first time as president, President Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr. graciously agreed to host the awarding of the Metrobank Foundation Outstanding Filipinos in Malacanang Palace. Today, Mr. President, we will pay tribute to these exemplary teachers, police officers, and soldiers, our modern-day heroes. We thank you, Mr. President, for honoring us with your presence and for your deep concern for the Filipino public servants. At this point, may we request Mr. Aniceto Sobrepeña, President of Metrobank Foundation, to deliver his welcome remarks.
His Excellency Ferdinand Bongbong Romualdez Marcos Jr., President of the Republic of the Philippines, Secretary Executive Secretary, Secretary of the Presidential Management Staff, the Special Assistant to the President, our Chairman, Mr. Arthur T., our Vice Chairman, Mr. Alfred T., President of Metrobank, Mr. Fabian D., distinguished program partners, 2022 Metrobank Foundation Outstanding Filipinos, ladies and gentlemen, good day. For more than 3 decades now, the Metrobank Foundation has sought to recognize exemplary public servants who go above and beyond their call of duty through its annual Metrobank Foundation Outstanding Filipinos Award. Considered the most prestigious career service award in the country, the award is conferred to teachers, soldiers, and police officers, the 3 sectors that constitute 2/3 of the Philippine bureaucracy, who have shown patriotism, integrity, and social responsibility in their respective professions. Through this program, the Foundation seeks to amplify and share the awardees' narratives and advocacies in hopes of sparking inspiration among their colleagues and fellow Filipinos. In 2020, COVID-19 restriction forced the Foundation to defer the annual program. Even so, the nation's teachers, soldiers, and police officers continued to work quietly and diligently to keep a crisis-stricken nation afloat. These past 2 years, for example, saw several stories of teachers using their own money and resources to help their poorer students cope with the online classes setup. The country's police officers and soldiers, meanwhile, kept working amid great risk to their health to maintain peace and order during the strict implementations of lockdowns and facilitate the delivery of much-needed services. Despite the existing systemic challenges hounding their sectors, many of them still rose to the occasion to leave a positive impact to their communities. We believe that achievements which resulted to positive change, as well as innovations that address major societal problems, should be highlighted and widely acknowledged. By doing so, we hope to create sustained ripple effects that would inspire other people, especially their colleagues in their respective profession. In keeping with the established prestige of the award, the Metrobank Foundation prides itself for upholding only the highest standards throughout the year-long cycle of searching for the next outstanding Filipinos, from strict eligibility criteria to stringent review and selection processes. Hence, our procedures have been continuously revised and perfected through the years. This 2022, we are proud to present to no other than His Excellency President Bongbong Marcos Jr. the 10 awardees of the Metrobank Outstanding Filipinos. By exhibiting professionalism, creativity, and resourcefulness in their respective disciplines, the 10 awardees redefine the truest sense of public service. They raised the bar, Your Excellency, they raised the bar of excellence and serve as good examples to their colleagues. Comprised of 4 hardworking teachers who shine a light on the future of our children and youth in spite of enormous challenges in the education sector, 3 valiant military officers who exhibit valor and integrity in guarding our national sovereignty, and 3 exemplary police officers who work with the community in crime prevention and solution. Truly, these outstanding Filipinos uphold the highest standard of service and excellence in our society. Finally, on behalf of Metrobank and Metrobank Foundation Chairman T, Metrobank Foundation Vice Chairman Mr. Alfred T, I would like to thank His Excellency President Marcos for his generous and warm welcome at the Malacanang Palace, and to the heads of our partner institutions for your presence, and to everyone for making this momentous occasion possible. Mabuhay, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Sobrepeña. We now come to the awarding of Gold Medallion to our 2022 Metrobank Foundation Outstanding Filipinos. May we now invite again Mr. Aniceto Sobrepeña to present the awardees of the 2022 Metrobank Foundation Outstanding Filipinos. May we request the President to lead the awarding of gold medallions to our awardees. He will be assisted by Executive Secretary Victor Rodriguez, PMS Secretary Maria Zenaida Angping, Special Assistant to the President Antonio Ernesto Lagdameo Jr., Mr. Arthur T., and Mr. Alfred T.
Today, we are honoring 10 outstanding Filipinos, soldiers who have been paragons of bravery and selflessness, police officers who gallantly live by their oath in protecting and serving the Filipino people, and teachers who dedicated their lives to elevate the quality of education in the country. Ladies and gentlemen, our first awardee is the Army Chief Nurse from Fort Bonifacio, Taguig City, Colonel Maria Victoria P. Juan, Philippine Army's Health Service Innovator. Thank you. Our next awardee is an investigator at the Anti-Fraud and Commercial Crimes Unit, CIDG, at Camp Rafael Crame, Quezon City, Police Executive Master Sergeant Rogelio A. Rodriguez Jr., Criminal Investigation and Detection Group's Crime Busting Intelligence Operative. Our next awardee is Hala Hala Rizal's Chief Protector and Community Relations Advocate, Chief of Police at Hala Hala Municipal Police Station, Police Captain Rosalino Panlaki. Our next awardee is the Battalion Commander of the Regional Mobile Force Battalion, NCRPO, Camp Bagong Diwa in Taguig City, PNP's Special Action Force Stalwart of Law and Public Safety, Police Colonel Lambert A. Suerte. Our next awardee is Bukidnon's Indigenous Educator for the, is Bukidnon's Ingenious Educator for the Indigenous Peoples, Teacher 1 from Kayupianan Te Balugo, San Fernando, Bukidnon, Mr. Junmert C. Horta. Next is Quezon City's Champion Educator of Filipino Language Instruction, Special Science Teacher 5 from the Philippine Science High School Main Campus, Dr. Christine Joy D.R. Aguila. Our next awardee is a Professor 6 from Mindanao State University Iligan Institute of Technology, Dr. Mark Nolan P. Confessor, Mindanao's Physicist Educator Extraordinaire. Ladies and gentlemen, let us honor Dr. Leonila F. Dance, Professor 12 from the University of the Philippines, Manila, dubbed as Manila's pioneering educator on pediatric rheumatology. Your Excellency, our two other soldier awardees cannot join us today, but I would like to read their citations. Assistant Chief of United Command Staff for Operations, Western Command, Camp General Artemio Ricarte in Palawan, Colonel Stephen L. Cabanlet, Philippine Marine Corps Visionary Warrior of Peace. Unfortunately, he could not join us today. Finally, our third soldier awardee, emergency, could not join us today as well, is from Delta Company, 33rd Infantry Battalion, 6th Infantry Division in Rajabuayan, Maguindanao, Central Mindanao's Combat Ace and Marksman, Technical Sergeant Joel L. Tuganan. Mr. President, distinguished members of the Cabinet, ladies and gentlemen, again, we present to you the 2022 Metrobank Foundation Outstanding Filipinos. May I request all of them to stand up? Thank you very much. You may now be seated.
Thank you. At this point, we now invite Dr. Mark Nolan Confessor, 2022 Metrobank Foundation Outstanding Filipino Teacher, to deliver the response on behalf of this year's awardees.
His Excellency, President of the Republic of the Philippines, Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr., officials of the different government agencies, representatives from Metrobank Foundation, fellow outstanding Filipino awardees, ladies and gentlemen, a blessed afternoon to all. It is such an honor to be granted an audience with the highest official of the land. Thank you, Mr. President. It is a humbling experience to represent this year's Metrobank Foundation Outstanding Filipinos during this occasion, the first batch awarded under your administration. I believe that at the heart of a progressive republic is a united people, bound together not only by common interest, but also by a common identity. Our forefathers have set an example of Filipinos who are patriotic, brave, benevolent, industrious, and innovative. Despite evolving times and great difficulties influencing these ideals, they have nonetheless stayed in the hearts of Filipinos. And we are once again reminded that we are a resilient people, a nation of dreamers and heroes. Mr. President, these are the very ideals that we celebrate today. We thank the Metrobank Foundations for believing in the nobility of public service and the greatness of Filipino public servants. Our soldier awardees are all battle-tested. They have fought different forms of battles to bring peace to our land and heal past and present wounds by innovative means. Our police officer awardees are champions of the law. They bring not only the teeth of the law, but the heart of it as well, upholding justice and order in many communities. Our teacher awardees are true innovators in the academy. Even at the height of the pandemic, they have toiled to educate our young through responsive and creative instruction. From the state-of-the-art laboratories that they built to the last-mile school that they teach, they bring hope and light to the next set of Filipino exemplars. As public servants, we share in the aspiration and priorities of the new administration to advance the areas of education, law enforcement, and national security. With the Outstanding Filipinos platform, we seek to inspire others to action as well. As a professor of physics, my journey is the same as the rest of the awardees, filled with lot of hurdles. Back in 2013, there were only a few research laboratories outside Metro Manila. And so we developed one from scratch, the Soft Matter and Biological Physics Laboratory in the Mindanao State University Iligan Institute of Technology. That has now become a cutting-edge facility. For 9 years now, the laboratory has continuously trained Filipino physicists while developing new technologies for lab-on-a-chip devices and single drug delivery systems. We have shown the world that we can do cutting-edge and relevant research work here in our country. All of these accomplishments from all of the awardees are not made only by ourselves. We are grateful for the love and support of our families, the helping hand of our community partners, the trust of our people and that of the government, but most of all, for the grace of our God who brought much hope in our hearts. We also share this victory with our fellow educators, soldiers, and police officers across the country. They too rise to the challenges and work for causes beyond themselves. We are honored to represent them today. The Metrobank Outstanding Filipino Awards is a testament of what we can do as a people. It reminds us that those beautiful Filipino values and ideals are very much alive. Let them ignite in each of us a new sense of purpose and meaning, a hope that will lead us to action to make a truly free and prosperous Philippines. Thank you. Our Lord be praised.
Thank you, Dr. Confessor. At this juncture, may we request Executive Secretary Victor Rodriguez to introduce our distinguished speaker.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr.
Thank you, Executive Secretary Victor Rodriguez. Yes, please take your seat. Metrobank and Metrobank Foundation Chairman Arthur T. Metrobank Foundation Vice Chairman Alfred T. Metrobank Foundation President Aniceto Sobrepeña and other officials of the foundation. Of course, our Metrobank Foundation awardees, other distinguished guests here with us this afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Time and again, our personal and shared experiences teach us that even the grandest vision can become reality, but only when and if we put our effort together to make our dreams come true. Proof of this are the accomplished lives of these outstanding Filipinos who are our awardees today. I am thus deeply honored as I always have been, to join the Metrobank Foundation in giving due recognition to the noteworthy contributions to the awardees that they have made to our society. On behalf of a proud nation, I congratulate and thank all of you for your outstanding service to the country. Congratulations are not sufficient, but a note of gratitude for the service that you put in. It is arguable to say that the way of life of a soldier, a policeman, and a teacher could be described as one of the most difficult and often thankless jobs that we ask our citizens to do. And yet, you did it, and you did it well. And you looked into the face of the challenges that were before you, and you did not allow that to stop you, because clearly you have a commitment to the service that you have taken an oath to continue and to serve. Your constant resolve to fulfill and transcend your duties to the best of your ability will exemplify what it means to be true public servants. You are the living embodiment of the phrase beyond excellence. I know, as you know, that you need no award for the things you do. And it is not the reason why you do them. Not for thanks, not for praise, not for honors. You do what you do because you feel the need to continue with your service, and you find fulfillment in that. Nonetheless, the Metrobank Foundation, just as the people whose lives you have touched and enriched, must express their gratefulness. But not only the Metrobank Foundation, but your communities, your families, and your country. For you are the beacons of inspiration for our people and our nation. Let me also thank Metrobank Foundation and its partners for spearheading initiatives such as this. This is a program that has been going on for 30 years. And again, it demonstrates a clear understanding of what we are looking for in terms of public servants from our local communities, from the police, from our soldiers, and our teachers. This is corporate social responsibility at its best. If this day tells us anything, it is that each and every single one of us, in our own way, plays a crucial role in nation building. You do not need superpowers, or you do not need to have the decorations to show that you are a hero. What you have done is the little things that you do every single day, and have done and continue to do and intend to do for the rest of your lives, make you heroes, not only in your own minds, but in all of your community and of all of your countrymen. Just do what you believe to be right, and do it with all your heart. This is what you have done. This is what you have kept to, the idea that no matter what challenges are put before you, you will continue to serve. Again, my congratulations and our thanks to the awardees and for the Metrobank Foundation. Mabuhay kayo, mabuhay ang Pilipino. Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat.
Thank you, Mr. President. At this point, may we request the President to kindly grant a photo opportunity in 3 batches. May we call on all the outstanding Filipinos for the first batch. The others, please be seated. Thank you, Batch 1. Please exit to your right. No, sorry. Outstanding Filipinos, please stay. For the second batch, may we call on Mr. Fabian D., Mr. Philip D., our partners from the PS Bank, Rotary Club of Makati Metro, and Rotary Club of New Manila East. Thank you. Please take your seats.